Hey guys, what is up? I'm here because I do believe I have done little to no speaking or advice giving about the use of shotguns in rushing. And believe me, shotguns are very, very, very good for a rushing character. The first rule that you have to realize about shotguns is that they I know that they are close range weapons, and being a rusher, that is where you want to be. But unlike submachine guns and assault rifles, I don't think you'll ever want to rush with a light machine gun. You cannot attack people from long range. The gun, the bullets magically enter some void or something. When you're at after a certain distance, you do not hit the people. This is something that you must remember. So, as I said, the main thing is you must stay out of all long lines of sight. And if you have to cross into a long line of sight, make sure it's not for very long. Like, you gotta make sure that if someone is just randomly looking downrange, they can't see you. Because a lot of people are gonna be using guns like the FAMAS, they're gonna be using the AUG. Those are really the main weapons. A lot of people like the 7-4U, and while the 7-4U is not as dangerous, when you put on rapid fire, it very well is. So you have to be extremely careful when you're using such weapons, because if people see you at any kind of distance and they shoot you, you could die feeling like you were shot by a sniper rifle. And a perk I suggest is the Blackbird. I heavily suggest the Blackbird when using shotguns. If you have any kill streaks higher than that, or if you simply just like to get a lot of kills and not die, like I will do in this video, because I actually I will get dogs and I will just run around not wanting to call them out until I die, because I just want to rack up some more kills. I want to, I want to express my skill. I want to kill a lot of people, as many as I could possibly think of. So this is what you gotta remember. If that's your playstyle, you can see how useful the Blackbird is, right? Just remember, a good bit of things with the shotguns as well is learning maps. And I don't mean like map knowledge like spawns and all that stuff, right? What you want is you want to learn where people go. You want to learn how many different ways to get behind people, like this. So, like that guy, I tried to escape from him, but I don't know how he arrived there so quick, but oh well. You gotta get a feel for it. It's very, very similar to using the dual scorpions, but the dual scorpions have more range. So shotguns are a kind of thing. If you're using the Stakeout like me, I refuse to use the Spaz 12 because it is really just too overpowered for my taste. I can't. I feel, for me, it's like using a FAMAS or an AUG. Guns that shouldn't exist in the game because of balance. But if you want to use it, I suggest silencing it. And that is really the best thing that you can think of. Also, for your backup, I suggest a pistol. I prefer the CZ75 because of the massive ammo count, and it has a decent capacity. You could effectively kill people as long as you know how to hit them. I also suggest steady aim with the shotguns. If you're using a Spaz 12 and you're using sleight of hand, that's also a very viable option, because the Spaz takes an extremely long time to reload, far more so than the Stakeout. And the Spaz's ability to simply churn out shots, because there's an extremely low fire rate cap on the gun, it you can shoot it or with the speed of a pistol if you are good enough, and it is very, it has this thing where you run out of bullets very quick, and it's not really your fault. Also, when rushing, I suggest being cautious like that. If you know it's a place where people camp, then take your time, move a bit slowly, you know, get yourself in order. Don't be afraid to knife. And that's another thing. When you have steady aim pro, your knives come out a lot faster. So if you have to knife and then shoot right after, you will pull up your gun sights very quickly, and shotguns are pretty easy to switch to as well. So that will help it, because that's the way knifing works. That's really it. Also, another thing, two good perks, excellent perks for using the shotguns would be flak jacket. If you want to rush in and, you know, just avoid claymores and all that good stuff. And yes, flak jacket and ghost. Ghost will help you get behind people extremely well. It is going to boost the power of the shotgun by more than you could even imagine. But again, as I mentioned in my previous video, if it is a crutch perk to you and you can't play without it, then I suggest you avoid it until you can. Anyway, that's about it. That's my rushing tactics for the shotgun, and that is a helicopter annoying my video right now. But anyway, if I can top my team like this, you can do it too. And I'm using a Stakeout. Imagine if you use better weapons. That's all for now, and have a good one, guys. See you next time.